All right. Hello, my name is Russell Garcia. I'm in the CISP 360 class, and this is my ID number is W1755917, and this is my code for the Tic Tac Toe project. These are my lines. I was gonna initially use seat time. That's why I have this here to try to randomly place the AI to play against you or the computer. But basically, my idea was I would have a X or an O, and I would randomly place it around the board, and that's how you would play against the computer if you wanted to play single player. Now it's my idea, but I was gonna put a else, or an if statement if you want to play single player, you would play against a computer. But I wasn't successful, so I just removed it. But I forgot to remove this. But yeah, this is my code. Over here I display how big you want the board. If we were gonna run it like this, it would display the board. If I put something like 40, it wouldn't let me. Over here, initialize the board, the print board functions, which will all declare at the top here. We go into them. Well, the game is over. Here's my code, by the way, for the other one. So this is my code for initialized board. As you can see, a for loop going through each one, making sure I got the input. Right, all this, but the line underscore line, the print board, prints every single thing, the X's, the O's, all that. Then we have the longest one, which is very long, but if you really read into it, it's not that long. For rows, as you can see, it starts from the left, the right. And I use a few different things for each one, but basically I use J and I. Right here, J, I start for J for columns, because columns is J. And then I for I's, the rows. And then over here, I have diagonal, so going left right here to, right. And it breaks or gets out. You can also do something kind of similar, where basically N minus 1 minus I is kind of like in the same line, the same number. If you added all these numbers together, it would be the same increment on the line. It's like choo choo, 1 3, something like that. If I could explain it better. And this basically means if nobody wins, it's all a tie. Over here it will display tie. We have all these other ones for X or O wins, but this one's a tie. And yeah. And then over here we got the player input, which row do you want? Which column do you want? You put it in. I use these instead. I should have put I or J, but just to make it easier, I was having a headache, so I had to use row and column to kind of make it better for me to understand. That's the integers. And yeah, this is already occupied. If this is basically, if I chose like 4-4, this would happen. I wouldn't be able to play the game because I'm choosing something outside the board. But let's say I want to play. I want to go win down. Let's say I'm that. Let's say I'm that. And let's say I'm that. And let's say I'm that. I win from down. But let's say I want to win now from across. I would do 1-1. Let's say I want to be 3-3. Then 1-2. And then 2-2. And then 1-3. I win from across, from the columns and the rows. And that's all from these two up top. Where is it? Rows and columns. Now, let's say I want to win, diagonally, left to right. I don't know. 1-1. Let's say 2-1, and then we got 2-2, and then we got 1-3. Okay, and then we got 3-3. I win from across, and that's from, where is it? This one right here. Took me a little minutes too. I'm not gonna lie. And I say I want to win from right to left. I'll do 3-3. Oh no. Let's pretend we're O for now. Let's give O a chance. Then we got 2-1. No. 1-2. And then we got 2-2. And then we got 3-2. And then we got 3-1. O wins from the right to left. Now let's say I just want to lose. 1 1, 2 2, 3 3, 1 3, 2 3, and then we got 3 1. Oh, never mind. But basically, it would just, if I wanted to lose, I wanted to just lose, I would just do 1 1, 1 2, and then 1 3, 3 3, 2 2, 2 1, 2 3, 2 3, and then we got 3 1, and then we got 3 2. Nobody wins, and that's my project for this whole thing. It took me a while. I'm a little tired, so this is my project. I hope you enjoyed it.